Find your seat under the tent. Good afternoon and welcome to the Cape Cod Community College Nursing Program pinning ceremony. Let's welcome our graduating class. As we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our nursing graduates, we ask that you please remain in your seats during the ceremony, keeping aisles and passageways open. Now, let's start the show. Please welcome Dr. Lisa Van Cott.
You guys look good. Welcome, President Cox, Vice President Veranos, Dean Madden, Director Kilcoyne, trustees. I need my glasses even though my font is at 20. Esteemed colleagues, beloved family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. Congratulations, nursing graduates. You've survived countless exams, grueling clinicals, and many caffeine overdoses. It's time to celebrate. Welcome to the coolest club of superheroes. We thought we'd give you super capes today, superhero capes, but we'll stick with tradition, with the pins. The pinning ceremony marks the end of an arduous nursing school journey and the beginning of a nursing career full of rewarding possibilities. Look at you now. Who knew such an amazing transformation could occur in just 2 short years? It is my pleasure to kick off this celebration and invite our first speaker to the podium. Please welcome President John Cox.
As we begin, I want to recognize our Board of Trustees, the folks that have so much to say in how we ultimately operate as a college. I want to recognize Chair Tammy Sabin, Dr. Laura Newstead, Vice Chair, Judy Quinn, and Judy Barrigas. There are advocates for what you see today. Ladies and gentlemen, nursing graduates, congratulations. I'm honored and appreciative of the life-altering commitments each one of you has made to be a part of this experience. We recognize your perseverance required while navigating a global pandemic. This is truly admirable and reflects a level of tenacity and belief in healthcare that will define this class for generations. We also recognize the leadership of our nursing faculty and staff, particularly while navigating COVID-19. Thanks to you all. As you prepare for this ceremony, we recall its historical significance rooted in Florence Nightingale carrying her lamp into the night among the patients she treated during the Crimean War near the Black Sea. The lamp is recognition of the badge of courage, encouraging you, our graduates, our nurses, to faithfully practice the profession. Ironically, this is the same location of today's war in Europe, as the spirit of Florence Nightingale once again remains prevalent in the care and treatment of the injured by nurses on the battlefield. Locally, I've been reminded through my healthcare experiences that a nurse's pin is a cross to bear, a medal of honor, a badge of courage, and that you indeed are the backbone of healthcare. Graduates, as nurses, with your commitment to the public's health, you enable many to receive the necessary care, taking advantage of the advancement in knowledge, technology, and the art of caring for the healthcare patient today. You become the teacher, explaining to the patient and the doctor what's happening. You become the consoler, reducing anxiety, telling the young patient when to expect the pinch. You're the peacekeeper in the chaotic emergency, helping stabilize the moment. Your care and commitment become a positive game changer for many. Your success begets the success of others. As we celebrate your achievement, please take an opportunity to share your thanks with your family, your friends, our faculty and staff, and all those who have been there along the way to support you on this incredible journey. As you're pinned today and we memorialize your achievement, please know that on behalf of our college community, I'm very proud of your success in a profession committed to safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of our world. I wish you the best of success in your calling and your life's journey. Continue to build that love for great nursing care with your patients, and congratulations.
Thank you, President Cox. Our next speaker is our fearless director, Audrey Kilcoyne. We don't recognize how much behind the scenes work goes into a nursing program. So, Audrey, if you would.
You're all a little tall. Down to the shorty. Whew. Here you are. Can you believe it? Sometimes I can. But welcome. Welcome to you all, the graduates, and to all others here, family, friends, colleagues, administration, trustees. They're all here to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Have you ever thought, reflect? You ever hear that word in nursing? Reflect on that? But have you ever reflected on, how did I do this? What did it take to be successful and sit in this seat that you well deserve? Some may say, well, I'm smart. Yes, you are. Others might say, I have a high IQ, social intelligence. Some might even say, I got here and successful, not necessarily here, but other places in life, on my good looks. That wasn't for me. It didn't. It took grit. What's grit? It's perseverance, it's patience, and passion. That's what grit is. They've done studies about grit on children, and they've said that grit is the main predictor of one's success. It takes that passion, that perseverance, that having the stamina to stick with what you want to do, where you want to go, and what you want your future to be. That's not just day by day, but it's week by week, month by month, year by year. It's something you will take with you forever. You're here because you have grit. You built this grit from childhood. As a child, your brain has the ability to learn and change with your ability and wanting to learn more. Your brain has the ability to keep learning, to keep up with the challenges that you're going to face. You're going to face many challenges. So to continue to be successful, be willing to take on these challenges. Be willing to continue to learn. Be willing to fail. How many of you have had a story to tell about a failure? I have. I won't tell it to you, but I have. Who hasn't? I'm sure many behind me have had stories to tell. It gets us right back on our feet because we have grit. And to start all over again, that's what we do. We take what happened to us and we make it and turn it into a lesson learned, and we move forward. As you move forward, I want you to value and recognize the importance of yourself. I want you to take care of yourself as well as you're going out there to take care of others. I want you to value and recognize the importance of human connection. It's not all about the bells and whistles and the alarms. It's about the human connection. In the beginning of COVID, there was a great story for one of our grads who she didn't think the gentleman was going to make it through the COVID at that time, and he did, and all he could remember was her human connection, not the rest of it, but that human connection. So please take that forward. Provide nursing care at its highest level, and do the best you can. I wish you all the best of luck. Congratulations, class of 2023. Woo.
Thank you, Director Kilcoyne. I'm not tall in my house. All right, I have the pleasure. We are so lucky to have one of our new colleagues with us. I sat on her interview committee and I thought, oh, we have to get this girl. Anyway, by popular demand, your faculty speaker, Laura Fedge.
Feelings mutual. I gotta say, graduation looks good on you. Welcome. Welcome to friends, family, friends who might as well be family. Welcome to every person in this room who emotionally supported the journey that brought us here today. And a huge welcome and congratulations to the nursing class of 2023. You're the ones that survived a pandemic and thought, I can do more. When nurses were leaving in droves, you thought, I can do more. You were the ones who, despite juggling jobs, raising families, caring for loved ones, you said, yeah, I can do even more. Each one of us in this room today may not know the personal struggles that you have shouldered the past few years, but we all know what you have accomplished, and for that you never cease to amaze us with how much you can do, have done, and for that you will do in the future. Now you'll go out into the career you have earned and do even more. I ask as you do, remember 3 things. Find perspective, keep your sense of humor, and practice resilience. You can go out and be a nurse, or you can be a great one. You can be one of the nurses your patients say, oh, good, you're back. Be one of the nurse providers say, thanks for catching that, and keep catching it even if they don't. Be the nurse who gives great care to patients who can't speak for themselves, even when no one is looking. Be the nurse your colleagues say, oh, this is going to be a great day, because you walk through the door. You can be a great nurse because you fill your day with lending a helping hand. You fill it with the humorous moments for others. But don't ever forget to see each and every one of those beautiful moments for yourself. We sum up our week in good days or bad days, but I've grown to realize the truth lies more accurately in tiny moments. Tiny moments of sadness, frustration, moments of joy, or tiny moments of beauty. Your bad day is when you didn't have the resources or emotional reserve you needed to be the nurse you wanted to be. We allow one comment, one moment to consume our whole day. Don't let them. Small moments can drain you. These small moments can make you come home and doubt. They make you doubt you'll be able to keep saying, I can do more. Don't let them. Your good day will not be whether or not your patient is cured, but rather a day filled with many tiny, beautiful moments of supporting your patient through a difficult diagnosis, a decision to enter hospice, or ensuring a last breath is pain-free. Those are beautiful moments. Your good day will be the beautiful moments when you successfully identify a change in status, advocate effectively for follow-up, or meet your patient where they are in their disease. Those are beautiful moments. Your good day will be filled with a moment you're the one greeting the new grad on the unit and showing them what support looks like. It'll be the moment you teach someone else everything you've learned. It'll be the moment you help someone before they even ask. It will be the moment you offer humor to your colleague who needs it the most. Those are beautiful moments. Now, our clinical group was recently sharing embarrassing moments, and I was reminded of multiple stories, but of one story when I was not a brand new nurse. I was actually years into my career. I was precepting a new nurse, getting frustrated at the insanity of our day, rearranging a multitude of IV and tube feeds, and the cords were tangled, and in the untangling, I snagged the adapter of the bottle, and a rush of tube feeds cascaded down my head and my face. I regrouped, washed my hair and face in my patient's room, and walked out only to be met with the entire intensive care team. I began to laugh, rehashing the story. The team laughed, my colleagues laughed, and my brand new nurse preceptee laughed. We all needed to laugh that day. She learned we don't need perfection, we need competence. We need compassion. We need the moments that give us back the humor and perspective. They remind us why we chose this path. You didn't do it because it was easy. I promise you, your favorite patient may die. I promise that your feisty ones will survive and keep coming back again and again and again and again. I promise they will teach you in the moment you need it most. I promise this will be harder than you expect, and I promise you are ready. Lastly, I promise that every moment you have matters. What you do matters. The beautiful, the sad, the frustrating, every moment in between, they all matter. There will be families who talk about you for a lifetime, and you may never know. What you do matters. So on your most frustrating or disillusioned day, I want you to remember the tube feeds streaming down my face, and I hope you laugh. I hope you laugh and realize these days create the moments when you need them most. In closing, do right, be kind, find humor, and keep perspective. What you do matters. I wish you unruly tube feeds from above to sprinkle your mountain of beautiful moments. It has been an honor. And welcome to the profession we love. Please join me in congratulating the nursing class of 2023.
Can we sign her up to be MC next year? Thank you, Laura. I'd like to invite my colleague Denise Hallemeyer up to the podium to present gifts to the valedictorians of the class of 2023. This is unprecedented. We have 4 students amongst you. With perfect 4.0 GPAs. Would Amy Abrantes, Catherine Kosick, Pamela Lind, and Samantha Rayner. Stand right in the middle. Good job. Congratulations. Next, we'll have our first student speaker, David Athamni. Please come up.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, beloved family and friends, and my fellow nursing graduates. It's an absolute honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the culmination of our journey through nursing school. I'd like to take this moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who have supported us through the thick and thin over the past 2 years. To our professors and clinical instructors, thank you for your tireless efforts imparting your vast knowledge and skills to us. You have been our guiding light through this rigorous academic journey. You have inspired us to become the best versions of ourselves. To our family and friends, thank you for your unwavering support and love and encouragement. Your words of motivation, care packages, midnight phone calls have been our saving grace during some of our toughest moments in nursing school. And let's not forget our endless cups of coffee, energy drinks, and chocolate that have fueled us through endless nights of studying. Without them, we would have been in a caffeine-deprived haze. In all seriousness, we could not reach this milestone without the help and support of everyone in this room today. We are humbled and honored to have you here to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. The nursing profession has a rich and fascinating history dating back to the ancient times when caregivers tended to the sick and injured. However, it wasn't until the 19th century that nursing became a formal profession. Florence Nightingale, a British nurse, is often considered the founder of modern nursing. Her work during the Crimean War helped to establish nursing as a respected and vital profession. Over the years, nursing has evolved and expanded to encompass a wide range of specialties and areas of practice. Today, nurses are the forefront of healthcare delivery, providing essential services and care to patients in a variety of settings. One of the most meaningful traditions in nursing is the pinning ceremony. The pinning ceremony dates back to the 1860s and was initially used to distinguish graduates of nursing programs from untrained nurses. Today, it remains an important rite of passage for nursing graduates. During the ceremony, the graduates are presented with a pin, typically featuring a symbol or an image representing nursing. This pin represents the hard work and dedication and commitment to the nursing profession that each graduate has demonstrated throughout their education. The pinning ceremony is a time for graduates to reflect on their journey and to become a nurse and to celebrate their achievements with their loved ones and fellow graduates. It's also a time to recognize the importance of the nursing profession and the vital role that nurses play in the healthcare delivery. The history of the nursing profession is a testament and resilience and dedication of caregivers throughout the ages. The pinning ceremony is a beautiful tradition that honors the hard work and commitment of nursing graduates and reminds us of the importance of the nursing profession. Thank you and congratulations, everybody. Class of 2023.
Thank you, David. Now the moment we've been waiting for, the pinning of the graduates. Will the first row please stand? David Y. Athamni. Shannon M. Doyle. Courtney A. Spencer. Ansley B. Pierce. Natasha E. Lawrence. Lillian Fry. Elian Dos Santos. Alicia Tamang. Stacy A. Crowell. Jessica L. Bradner. Maeve V. Dalpy. Kelly Anna Shaw. Latifa McGowan.
Aaliyah M. Correa. Colleen J. Edwards. Courtney Diamond. Kelly Fonseca. Cassidy S. Hammond. Kelly S. Corrigan. Dominique R. Sosnowski. Caitlin M. Turner. Alexander I. Janeski. Hannah S. Goyette. Angela F. Church. Catherine N. Kosek. Bruna Sousa. Jessica A. Julin. Bianca S. Carr. Sharon N. Taylor. Thank you. Amber Seguencia. Fedlin Francis. Salinas Redwood. Searing C. Lama. Vanessa A. Hamilton. Giovanna R. Da Silva. Jennifer L. Ciriello. Jenna R. Langlois. Amber May Stanley. Kaylee L. Laverty. Samantha A. Rayner. Logan G. Paul. Rich J. Fiddler. Keith R. Durr. Corey L. Blanchard. Sage A. Kavanaugh. Barbara J. Dubois. Lillian Jones. Elsa Escujai. Molly E. Riley. Nicole M. Bottino. Rebecca J. Hunt. Sheehan Barton. Bethany S. Donovan. Casey L. Doran. Chelsea M. Pacheco. Joe T. Grunrose. Caitlin N. Newen. Claire M. Deely. Cynthia L. Petrowski. Megan A. Eldridge. Annie K. Abrantes. Julia A. Frazier. Taylor G. Wilson. Lauren H. Phillips. Shelby N. Randall. Lucy K. Lewis. Renisha K. Lodge.
Congratulations. I'd like to welcome Shannon Doyle to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Will all nursing graduates of 2023 and any registered nurses in attendance please rise and join me in the nursing pledge? To myself and those I serve, I give my word to uphold the values of caring, excellence, holism, learning, and respect. I will offer my heart and hands to care for the needs of others, whether spoken or unspoken. I will hold myself to a standard of excellence and encourage those around me to follow my example. I will model excellence by displaying integrity, honesty, and quality of care. I will take a holistic approach to nursing, recognizing the individual as a whole by serving their mind, body, and spirit. I will recognize that individual is more than their diagnosis and disease. I will seek to learn as much from my patients as they learn from me, cultivating an environment of continuous learning. I will respect the individual from their first breath of life to their last. I will make no distinction between race, color, or creed, understanding that every human is complete and unique in their own way. I will respect and collaborate with other disciplines, acknowledging their importance of the care they too provide. I will be an advocate for my patients and respect their decisions. As an educated citizen, I will apply the knowledge I have gained and will continue to gain to my nursing practice. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
You may be seated. And now for a few words from your class president, Courtney Spencer.
To add to all the thanks to our faculty and staff and family members, I'd like to start with a few quick personal thanks. First to my husband, Colin, and my son, Percival, to my mom, Sandy, and my Aunt Donna, and also like to thank my in-laws, Shelley and John, and say I haven't been avoiding you for the last 2 years, I've been studying. Looking back over the last few years, there's one word that comes to mind, and it's perseverance. From the first ideas of becoming a registered nurse to investigating programs, the prerequisites, the applications, and then getting that acceptance letter, and then even more paperwork. Once we were in the program, a new meaning to the term perseverance became apparent. It was the late nights, the long drives, self-doubt, doing well on test and doing not so well on test. From the happiest moments of adding to our families to those most difficult of all with the loss of a cherished family member. It's led us all to sit here today, and that is the amazing thing about perseverance. It doesn't matter who you are, how much support you have. Perseverance means not giving up, and in the end, you achieve your goal in spite of the challenges faced. Use this perseverance going forward on for NCLEX, job hunting, and for your life. Build your career and hold your license dear by being a lifelong learner. Use what you've learned to uphold the tradition of being a valuable and esteemed healthcare team member. Know and practice within your state's Practice Act and work collaboratively with many disciplines, knowing that a nurse's care and teaching is a crucial factor in those positive patient outcomes. And maybe we can share a little bit of our perseverance with our patients to help them overcome their life and health challenges. Lastly, thank you to this amazing cohort. We've taught, helped, and supported one another in so many ways. And let's face it, nothing bonds people quicker than surviving nursing school together. We did it.
Thank you, Courtney, and a debt of gratitude for all of the work she's done for your class. Another person that's done a lot of work for your class is Ansley Pierce. I'd like to invite Ansley.
All right. Where is my, hold on. Oh, there it is.
Sorry.
It's okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start by thanking our amazing faculty for all that they have taught us over the last 2 years, and thank you to all our friends and family who have not only come to support us today, but who have supported us throughout our nursing school journey. I don't think any of us could have done any of this without you, so thank you all very much. For the past 2 years, I have had the privilege of serving as class representative for these incredible graduates who sit before you today. The growth I have seen in my fellow students over the last 2 years has been an incredibly rewarding experience. We went from being completely traumatized from our first patient in sim lab, which I'm sure you all remember Mona, yep, to being able to confidently assess and treat real, living, breathing patients in a clinical setting in just a short time. I watched Alicia grow from a shy, quiet freshman into the confident and knowledgeable graduate that she is today. I got to see Shelby struggle with manual blood pressures in first semester, grow confident in her clinical skills, and raise her hand to go first as primary nurse during lab in fourth semester. And while Corey's stack of flashcards grew to the point that I told her that I bet she had wished she had bought stock in the company, Sharon, Julia, Nicole, and Professor Kobar quite literally grew as they are creating, or still creating, little tiny humans. In one way or another, we have all grown from beginner nursing students to novice nurses, and I am so proud to have gone through this with all of you. As we continue to gain experience, I have no doubt that there will be days when we feel that we can't do it or that we know nothing, and when that imposter syndrome begins to seep into your being, just remember that you worked hard for everything you have learned up to this point, and you deserve every good thing that comes your way. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and I truly cannot wait to see the amazing things that you do in the future. And now I'm going to invite some of my classmates up here with me. All right, so I'll get started. So when we talk about diversity in nursing, we're talking about diversity in all its forms: diversity of gender, race, sexual orientation, religion, and socioeconomic status. When we have a nursing workforce that reflects the diversity of the patients that we serve, we can provide better care to everyone. Studies have shown that patients are not only more likely to feel comfortable and confident with healthcare providers who share their cultural background or identity, they are also more likely to adhere to treatment plans and have better health outcomes. By having a diverse nursing workforce, we can ensure that every patient, regardless of their background, receives the best care possible. Diversity in nursing, it's not just good for patients, it's also good for nurses. When we work with colleagues who come from different backgrounds and have different perspectives, we can learn from each other and grow both personally and professionally. We can also create a workplace that is more inclusive and welcoming for everyone. Diversity means representation, and for me, that is the most important piece. So instead of having a white person stand up here who has no idea what representation could feel like as a minority, since I was born into privilege solely because of the color of my skin, I'm going to have my friends come up and tell you why representation is important.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Lillian Fry, and after graduating today, I will be among the 0.4% of Indigenous Native American nurses in the workforce in the United States. I belong to the Mashpee Wampanoag tribe. That's my brother. And I was fortunate enough to grow up within the community and among the tribe and my family members. As I got older, however, I realized just how little Native Americans are not only underrepresented in society, but also in the nursing profession. Representation is important to me for advocacy and empowerment of our people within the healthcare system, to actively work towards solving the systemic challenges and health disparities faced by Indigenous people. Most importantly, I think, representation matters to me in hopefully, serving as an inspiration to other Indigenous youth who are interested in the healthcare field. And that just because you may not see many others that look like you in your field or in your dream, it does not mean that you don't belong there. So push forward.
Congratulations, everyone. I am Lily dos Santos, and I represent the 5.6 Latino American nurses in the United States. Representation matters to me because since I started working in the healthcare system as a nurse aide, I have seen the joy and relief of many patients' face when they found that they have someone who cares for them, who speak their own language. It's important to them. It is not just about the families, the patients, it's about the families, the language, because family play a crucial role in a patient's life, and have someone to help and support them when they cannot understand very well the English language. It makes me proud to be a Latino American nurse. Thank you.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. My name is Alicia, and I represent 7.6% of Asian nurses in the United States. Thank you. Representation matters because it ensures that the diverse needs and perspectives of Asian patients are recognized and addressed. When patients see healthcare professionals who share their background, they feel more understood, valued, and comfortable, which leads to improved communication, trust, and ultimately better health. This representation fosters an environment of acceptance, respect, and equal opportunity for all. My representation might inspire future generations to pursue a career in healthcare. When young Asian individuals see nurses who look just like them and share their heritage, it lights a sense of possibility and empowerment. Representation serves as a catalyst for aspiring healthcare professionals, encouraging them to follow their passion and to contribute their unique perspective to the field. This diversification enriches the profession and the strength to the ability to provide equitable care to diverse patient population. Lastly, I would like to thank two Wonder Women of my life. Firstly, being my mom, because she fought against the odds to provide education to me and my siblings, even though when she didn't have money and she was powerless. And my sister, because she's the reason I chose to be a nurse today. Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
Hi, everyone. My name is Natasha Lawrence, and I am now joining the less than 9% of Black nurses in the United States. I'm also joining less than 6% of Black nurses in Massachusetts. As an immigrant growing up in Jamaica, I moved to the United States. Yes, yes. I was fortunate enough to grow up in Provincetown, where I look different, but I never really noticed it because that's just the community that Provincetown is. After pursuing a career in healthcare, I realized that there were not many Black nurses in this community. Representation is important to me because health outcomes for underrepresented groups directly correlate with their representation in healthcare. As many before me have mentioned, once patients feel that they understand what the provider is saying, that the provider has their best interest at heart, they'll most likely follow through with the treatment plan. Representation is important because the increase of people of color in Cape Cod, it's vital that patients feel comfortable in expressing their concern. Representation means advocating for patients who might not present with the typical symptoms that everybody else presents with. Representation means recognizing that people of color are 2 to 3 times more likely to die of a preventable heart disease, and Black women are 3 times more likely to die from a pregnancy-related issue. And this is important that we have nurses in these fields who know these signs and symptoms, who have been through it. Ensuring that our community has a diverse healthcare population that reflects the people it serves means every patient will receive better healthcare. It means reducing preventable fatalities. Representation means a child being inspired to pursue a career in healthcare because they see a nurse, a physician, or a nursing educator that has the same hair, skin color. Today, my class of 71 adds 9 new Black nurses to the growing diversity that serves Cape Cod. Thank you.
My name is David Othamny, and I stand before you today representing only 9% of male nurses in the United States. In a field historically dominated by women, I'm here to share my perspective and highlight the valuable contributions that male nurses bring to the healthcare profession. As a male in nursing, I've had the privilege of working alongside incredible nurses, both male and female, who have shown me the true meaning of compassion, empathy, and dedication. Together, we have formed a diverse and dynamic healthcare team, combining our unique skills and experiences to provide the best care possible for our patients. Being part of the 9% means challenging societal norms and breaking through stereotypes. It means showing the world that nursing is not limited by gender, but rather defined by the qualities of those who choose to pursue this noble profession. We are individuals who have chosen to dedicate our lives to caring for others regardless of the societal expectations. To my fellow male nurses out there, I applaud you for your commitment to this profession. We are the trailblazers, the ones who have chosen to step outside of the traditional boundaries and make a difference. Let us continue to be role models for future generations, encouraging others to pursue their passion in nursing without hesitation. To those who may be considering a career in nursing, I encourage you to follow your heart. The healthcare profession needs individuals from all walks of life. with diverse backgrounds and perspectives. Your gender should never be a barrier to pursuing a career that you are passionate about. Embrace the opportunity to make a positive impact on people's lives, to bring comfort and healing in times of need. Together, as male nurses and as part of a broader nursing community, we have the power to shape the future of healthcare. Let us strive for inclusivity, compassion, excellence in all we do. Let us continue to shatter glass ceilings and challenge the status quo. Our dedication and unwavering commitment will pave the way for a brighter and better future in healthcare. And congratulations to all the male nurses and nurses of class 2023.
I don't know about you guys, but I have chills and tears. Beautiful. Thank you. Our speeches are very out of order now. Okay, I give up. I'm not going to try to find it. One final thing before you leave. Class of 2023, if you know the words, sing it with me. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope. Congratulations, 2023. We'll ask the graduates to stand and lead the way out. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our nursing program pinning ceremony. We ask that you please exit the tent and the facilities, graduates and families. We look forward to seeing you back here at 3 o'clock for the President's reception and the commencement ceremony.